So let me tell you what happened. Back in the good days, not too long ago, when I was in American University, AUD, they still say that I was a social bubble, like I am today. So I walk around and I always say hi to people. Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. Spreading around smiles and being happy. And at the AUD, American University in Dubai, because it's American base, so the gate has a police officer. And that poor guy, nobody says hi to him. But every morning I come in, hey, how are you doing? Good morning. And he's like looking around, like saying hi to me. So time after time, month after month, this police guy started saying hi back. What's your name? Mais. What's your name? Muhammad. Then eventually, a couple of months down, I told my parents, I want to move into the dorms because we lived in Sharjah. So you can imagine the traffic. So at the time, my parents told me, car or dorms? I said dorms. I don't want car. So I go to the dorms, and I want to live the best university life. And just because I could, because I didn't have a curfew, because I faked my parents' signature, and I got away with it. True story. I did fake my parents' signature, but I don't think they'll get mad now when they hear it. So I would, just out of the joy of it, even if I was so sleepy and tired, at 1 o'clock in the morning, I would go down from the dorms and I'll just walk outside. And I'd just feel free. Nobody's asking me where I am. You know, nobody's telling me to go back home. Nobody's telling me it's after 12. So day after day, I would go out at night and take a walk. And at the dorms gate, there was another police officer. So I said, start saying hi to him. I'm going to call him Ahmed because I forgot his name. So we have Muhammad and Ahmed now. So hi Ahmed. And in time, Muhammad and Ahmed started switching. So sometimes it's Muhammad, sometimes it's Ahmed. And you know, we got acquainted. Fast forward, a couple of months later, I got hungry at 2 o'clock in the morning. Really hungry. So I decided, in Media City, there was this 24-hour supermarket. I'm like, I'm going to go in my pajamas, walk to the supermarket, grab a couple of snacks, and come back. So this is what I did. In my pajamas, I went down, and I walked out of the dorms gate, and just as I stepped out, oh, one very, very important information. I didn't take my phone because I was just going to the supermarket and coming back. Didn't think it was important to take my phone. So as I walked out of the dorms, police car. I was like, okay, what did I do? Because I'm in pajamas? Window goes down. Hello, salam alaikum. It's Muhammad and Ahmed. Hello, Muhammad, Ahmed. How are you? 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, honestly, I'm a bit hungry. I was going to the supermarket. No, come in the car. I'm like, no, really, I can take a walk. He's like, no, I insist. We take you to the supermarket. That way, I said, okay, I'll make a deal with you. Take me to the supermarket, but I get to play with your walkie-talkie, you know, and see what's going on. Police, you know, live the life. And he said, all right, fine, come in. We'll take you for a nice cruise. So I said, okay. So on the looks of it, police guy comes out of a police car, opens the door, and me walking out of the dorms, sitting in the back seat of a police car. Door closes, and I'm like, turn on the sirens. So I said, all right, okay. So he turns on the sirens. Well, I take the walkie-talkie, of course, because I like mics. حول حول من Media City. And we go in for a cruise. They take me, not only Media City, they go on Jumeirah. We spend a good hour and a half. They take me for Chai Karak. We hear about all the news, and my God, what happens in Dubai at 3 o'clock in the morning. A lot of things go down at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I had the time of my life. Got chips Oman, Karak, Paratha, all on their tab. An hour later, I come back. And as the car, the police car is driving next to the dorms, I shit you not, about 50 people, students, are standing at the dorms gate. And I'm thinking, whoa, what's going on? Is there an event? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, why is there 50 people? And most of them are in pajamas. So it looked like a pajama party. So I was wondering, I'm thinking, why he's driving. I'm like, I wonder what's happening there. Maybe it's a fight. Maybe something is going on. And as the police car stops, I can't open the door because it's a police car. So he has to come down and open the door for me. So the police guy comes down and he opens the door. And the minute he opens the door and I want to put my leg out, all 50 of them, oh my God, Mais! Oh my God, where have you been? What happened? What have they done? And I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, why is everybody screaming out my name? So, as I tried to understand why everybody was panicking, I hear gossip and whispers in the background that say, 3 hours in jail? Did you smoke up? Were you drinking? Did you get caught with someone? I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Why am I being accused with all of these things? I'm an innocent girl. I haven't done anything. And I'm holding my bag with my shawarma and my parata and my karak. And I'm like, I just went to the supermarket. Like, what are you guys on about? What's going on? And they're like, well, in case you didn't think about this, but you walked out of the dorms, got into a police car, sirens turned on, and you disappeared for an hour. What else are we going to think? Word moves fast in university. It's Gossip Girl there. So obviously, everybody thought that I was either in jail. They wanted to call my parents. Thank God they didn't. Because they probably would have killed me not for being in a police car, but for leaving at 3 o'clock in the morning. Fake the curfew, remember? That was an issue. So thank God they didn't call me. And then eventually, when I got to my phone, I saw 126 missed calls. And the amount of BBMs back in the day, it was BBMs. I've never seen so many pings in my life. Ping, 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 ping. And I was thinking to myself, if I was in jail, what was the point of all of that? Like, would you ping me? I would be like, sorry, there's someone pinging me out there. So I'm thinking at all of them, and I'm like, okay, how am I going to solve this? Because now, everyone in AUD thinks I'm a criminal. And even if I tell 5 people I'm not, it's too late. The word's spread out already. So I went down, and if you know me, you know me, I'm quite loud. So I stood up on the staircase of AUD, and I started screaming at the top of my lungs, I am innocent! I just went to the supermarket. Muhammad and Ahmed took me. It's the 2 people you don't say hi to. Moral of this story, which I told them, never judge a book by its cover. So this is a true story. Never judge a book by its cover. Sometimes we look at situations on the outside. We might think we know and we have it all figured out. But reality behind it, it only meant karak and parata. And that's my story.